Everyone, I am your presenter, Jane Galban, and now we are going to discuss about Zenger and Folkman 10 fatal leadership flaws. So are you ready? Then let's start. So as a leader has a flaws. So according to them, according to Zenger and Folkman, they give 10 fatal leadership flaws, which is don't collaborate, don't walk the talk, lack of energy and enthusiasm, accept own mediocre performance, have poor judgment, lack clear vision and direction, resist new ideas, don't learn from mistakes, fail to develop others, and lack of interpersonal skills. So we are going to discuss this further for the next slide. We have the lack of energy and enthusiasm. A leader should always be the one providing the energy to a project or team, not the other way around. So as a leader, kailangan ikaw yung full of energy. You are the one who give the energy to the project or the team, not the other way around. So you need to be enthusiastic to achieve the goal. Next is we have they accept their own mediocre performance. So settling for just good enough is never the hallmark of a quality leader. So if you are a good leader, hindi ka pwedeng tama na yan, okay na yan, pwede na yan. Hindi pwedeng ganon. You should be, kailangan mong i-exceed yung expectation towards sa'yo to be a quality leader. Next is we have the lack clear vision and direction. So a leader isn't really a leader if they don't have a direction and vision of their own. They are simply a follower of a higher ranking leader. So meron tayong mga leader na wala silang clear vision and direction. Basta sinusunod lang nila yung higher ranking leader sa kanila. Next is have poor judgment. So making decisions and proper judgment is at the heart of the being a good leader. The whole idea behind leadership is having someone available to make the hard choices that need to be made from time to time. So being a good leader, you should know how to have a good judgment in every possible situation that may happen to you. So it will be a flaw. It may be a flaw if a leader has a poor judgment. Next is don't collaborate. Just because someone is put in the position of leadership doesn't mean they should set out on their own and ignore the inputs of other. So there are some leaders that don't know how to collaborate with their employees or their subordinates. So parang ang taas-taas ang tingin nila sa sarili nila because they are the leaders. So that is an example of they don't walk the talk. So this is one of the classic mistakes of leadership, not leading by example. So when a leader sets out specific guidelines or expectations and then fails to live up to them, it will not look good to the rest of the team. So for example, you are the one who give the employees do's and don'ts, but you yourself as the leaders doing those things na sinabi mong hindi pwedeng gawin ng employees mo. So, ano yung magiging kalalabasan nun? It will not be good enough. Hindi siya magandang tingnan para dun sa mga employees mo because you're not leading by the example. Next is they resist new ideas. So, good new ideas can come from anywhere, but some leaders are too stubborn or scared to take them if they don't come from inside their own head. So, ito yung mga classic na leader na ayaw nilang makinig ng new ideas coming from the other employee. So halimbawa may idea na binigay siya na mas madali, mas mapapadali yung pag-achieve ng goals, but ayaw niyang tanggapin yon because it didn't come from their own head. Next is don't learn from mistakes. Mistakes are always opportunities to do better next time if a leader is willing to see them as such. A poor leader is more likely to make excuses for their mistakes that they are to learn from them. So, kahit nagkakamali sila, may mga leaders na kahit pa ulit-ulit sila nagkakamali from the same situation, hindi pa rin sila natututo dun sa mga mistakes na yon. But the good leader learn from those mistakes kung ikaw ay isang quality and good leader. Next is lack interpersonal skills. At its core, leadership is all about interpersonal skills. So kapag ka isa kang leader and you lack interpersonal skills, ano yung kalalabasan ng team mo? So you should know how to have a interpersonal skills and fail to develop others. So the best leaders are more concerned with the growth of those on their team than they are their own development. So if you are a leader, concern ka sa pag-grow ng iyong mga employees, hindi lang yung pag-grow ng sarili mo. So sabay-sabay kayong nag-grow. This is a short video discussing the Zenger and the Folkman 10 fatal leadership flaws. So that is a short video showing the Zenger and Folkman 10 plus. So for our quiz essay, in your own understanding, explain Zenger and Folkman 10 fatal leadership flaws. So thank you for listening and have a